Have you thought about being generous in retirement, but really not sure if you're going to get any additional advantage of it? I'm going to give you three different ways that you can give in retirement and still provide for yourself an incredible benefit. Tip number one, you can actually create a donor advised fund. This is going to be a sort of nonprofit charity that you run where you gift money into it and then you determine when and how it comes out. Most of the time, people can't itemize on their tax return in retirement because they just don't have enough in the way of deductions. But if you collect your giving and do, let's say, 3 years worth of giving at once, all of a sudden you have enough in terms of a charitable contribution for you to take that deduction, and the charity doesn't have to get it all at once. You can put it inside of a donor advised fund, keep it invested, and determine when and if that money comes out and to who. Tip number two, as you get older and you get into your required minimum distributions, that's the time where you have to start taking money out of your traditional IRA. A lot of people don't need that money to live. In fact, they're doing well with their other investments, and all that does is become a tax problem. Well, there's a planning tool that you can use called a qualified charitable distribution. And what this is, taking the amount that you would take as a required minimum distribution and just giving it directly to a charity. None of the money that comes out of there, it shows up on your taxable income. You're allowed to take that money completely tax-free, so you're going to get a tax benefit while also being able to give to a great charity. Third tax tip. A lot of people that we work with have had investments for a long time, and those investments have accumulated a lot of gains inside of them. That means that if they were to sell them, they would pay a lot in capital gains, and they don't want to do that. We have a great planning tool called a charitable remainder trust. What that allows us to do is to transfer the investments that you've had for a while into that trust, sell them at a complete zero tax rate, and then be able to use the money while you live as an income stream. Whatever's left inside of the trust ends up going to a charity. In fact, you can set it to go to a donor advised fund just the way I talked about in the last tip. And there's one more benefit. The amount that you give into the charitable remainder trust, a portion of that is going to be a charitable contribution on your income taxes. So you're going to be able to spread that charitable contribution over as long as 5 years, allowing you the opportunity to convert some of your traditional IRA money to a Roth for no tax whatsoever. So if you'd like to be charitable in retirement and also get a little something for yourself, think about one of those 3 tax tips that I just shared with you as a way to give with an open hand and also take a little something for yourself.